Hello folks. You know, a few years ago I was flying at Donovan's indoor fly-in when a fellow named Costas was flying the Great Plains Pogo. It had the motor on the nose. It was very cool, but getting into the landing mode required abruptly pulling up to get vertical, then changing the brain over into hover and land. It was difficult for me to watch Costas fly this thing. I was having trouble staying oriented, and I also remember he had a few broken noses trying to land this thing. It was hard like the real one. Well, I decided after seeing that I was going to stick to helicopters. Well, when I saw the article in Electric Flight this month on the new UMX Air Taxi from E-Flite with their latest AS3X stabilizer, I ponied up the $169 and ordered one. E-Flite has also added a stabilizing system to their GB and Beast 2, which are also difficult to fly and land, just like the real ones. Well, they claim they make those difficult planes easier to control. It sounded pretty logical and it just arrived. It's blowing 22 miles per hour with 4 inches of snow on the ground today, so I'm going to have to demo it and test the new unit in the gym later tonight. I decided to use my orange transmitter and bound it up to the UMX without any problems, as you'll see. Here's some pictures and video of the maiden flight, followed by my overall observations and opinions. You know, before we try to fly it, I think I must point out that the box had been opened and the hinges were broken before I ever got to fly it, as you can see. I don't know who opened the box, but for the money, I expected a fresh unit that I didn't have to fix the hinges on before I get to fly it.
Alright.
Well, that's it. I'll tell you my pros and cons
Look
at the
at
end
this.
of the flight. Here we go.
This has already been opened. You're kidding me. Not very happy about that. How does this go? Not as big as I thought it was going to be. That hinge is broken there. Look at this. The hinge is broken on it. I mean, look, this hinge is broke right here. You can't tell me that that just happened by accident. There's another hinge that the tab has come off. You know, I buy my stuff, folks, but I pay for this, and I don't think anybody should have to worry about scratch marks on it. I'm disappointed. I buy a brand new thing for $169 and it's busted. Alright, that's charging. Let's go see if we can fix the hinges on. Alright, try the bind. Turn this on. Okay, there we go. Boy, this is going to be really weird. Okay. Okay, looks like the battery's all charged. I wish that this would have come with a 12-volt adapter, because something like this that you want to carry around, you don't have to carry a 12-volt power supply or anything to charge this little tiny battery. Wow, I'm hardly using any power. But landing it, that's going to be the trick, right? You have to steer it with the rudder to turn. It pretty much stays level. Wow. This thing does really wild stuff. Not kidding you. Staying oriented is the big thing. Cool. All right, 32 degrees here. It's windy, for sure. Man, fighting that wind.
In the directions, it says you can fly in 8-mile-per-hour winds. I was in 5-mile-per-hour winds outside. There's no way I could pull off a vertical landing. In fact, the landing actually broke some of the foam, as you see in the photos. My recommendation is to not fly this outside unless it's totally calm, and to put tape everywhere it looks like it will break if you land hard before you fly it. Brace it up. Again, I was disappointed the box was open, but in reality, one hard landing will break more stuff than the bad hinges in the beginning. It's probably good as a novelty for really good pilots, but if you fly like me, you may not find it pristine very long. And you'll make more sideways landings than vertical landings, I'll tell you that. Thanks a lot for watching, folks. Please stay tuned because you're not going to believe what's coming next.
Who